Crimechurch. Aftermath. Chapter 3. Beauty in the city all along. I almost can't walk into the Christchurch School of Music because there's like a whole new language to learn, new values, new culture. Mumsy links her arm around mine like she's real proud of me, and to every old lady greeting her at the door she goes, "Hello, Dorothy, how are you? This is my son, his name's Winston, and he has the voice of an angel." I go, "Can you seriously not talk me up?" Mumsy tugs me into a room and I'm blasted with cultural shit that could be straight out of National Geographic. The posters on the notice board talk about wind ensembles, big band, marimba, and the off-schoolwerk approach to musical education. Whatever that is. Nice curtains, amazing sound, powerful stage lights, polished wood floor, piano with ivory keys and no dents in it. I'm bummed out because all I've done with my life since 15 is find ways to dismiss the shit as unimportant. It's all because I haven't put the effort in to actually be good at anything. All I've been good at is dissing people who bother to create beautiful stuff. There's a man in the corner with a buffing machine. I stare at him, admiring the way that he drains his body to turn ordinary floorboards into something polished and beautiful. Finally, he feels my eyes on him. "Can I help you?" "Guess I was just wondering what you're doing, I suppose. There's an acre of wood in here. Can you believe that? 50 by 80, yes sir, 4,000 square meters of oak, rimu, rata and black pine. One of the biggest concert halls in the South Island, my young friend." That's epic. Think about the cunts, excuse my French, think about the people that built this. "I do," the floor polishing man says before pulling back on his earmuff and safety goggles. "I do every day." "Vinny," Mumsy interrupts, "I have found you at last." Her accent gets out of control when she's excited. Her choir is one of the biggest excitements in her life. "Come, I have a place for you." "You positive I'm still welcome back? You're not ashamed of me and stuff?" Mumsy doesn't even answer. She's flapping a hello to some client of hers. She wraps one of her squishy jabber arms around my shoulders and squeezes, not even noticing that she's doing it, just automatically full of love. We're stacked on a couple of platforms, spacing into where the audience should be. I'm positioned by the only other male, a large brown guy who seems lightly drunk but smells of nice cologne. A month from now, we're going to perform what we've practiced today to the public. This is courage. This is staunchness. Putting yourself on the line. It's making art. It's making beauty. Putting music into the world. None of my enemies can criticize that. So, the conductor of the Canterbury Central All Ages Combined Choir is like this eccentric fucker from Hungary with like this high-pitched girly voice. He's a man who never stops smiling. I like that. This dude doesn't need a toke or a poke or a jaw broke. Ain't no hoax. The bro devotes to oral choral folks. Jesus, Winnie, you got a little bit of lyrical talent, man. Tiny speck. Clean up your raps. Keep publishing on YouTube. Not as infidel, not as Bomb Bazadenote, just as you. Your real name. Stretch yourself, boy. Grow them throat muscles. Endure painful things and take what you learn with you. Stand under harsh lights. Expose yourself to a critical audience. Learn from their feedback. Train your voice. Open your throat. Don't be afraid to go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do in the mirror every morning. Use your lungs with pride, boy. Lyrics are handed round, photocopied so many times the paper has gone dark. All I have to do is keep up with today's song and provide a bit of tonal support. The song is called Ach wie so bald by some cat named Mendelssohn. I don't even attempt to read the words. At Brockworth 88, there used to be a copy of Mein Kampf beside the toilet. Me and all the other boys would read it every morning while taking a shit. It'll take some patience to feel good about German again. Kind of a stained language for me. Mumsy keeps catching my eye. Maybe she just loves her Winnie, dolled up in a nice polo shirt, but I think she's loving the flavour of the words, sounding sort of vaguely Afrikaans, and she wants to spread her happiness with a buttery smile. Half the time I'm too ashamed to open my mouth wide, but just once, in our 90-minute practice, just once I realise there's a nice middle C note that if I hold my diaphragm hard, use my push-up muscles, I can hit. I like the conductor's wild eyes. I like his wide-opening, smiling mouth. I like being told to get in line and take orders. When that middle C comes round, I hop on it. I ride it. I don't let it go for 6 whole bars. Yeah, bitch. Nobody in the concert hall to mock me. I even like the conductor's little stick. Baton, I think you call it. Rediscovering English? Jeez, Winnie. Your brain must have turned to mush at Brockworth. So there's a lull after Mendelssohn. The old ladies crowd around Mumsy for small talk. I can see they adore Mumsy. Maybe her fat, squishy boobs just sucks them into orbit. She hands one of her friends a tiny glad wrap cake. Another old lady hands my Mumsy a seedling wrapped in newspaper. Everyone's kissing each other. The room stuffy with love and safety. I look for some man-to-man. God damn, that song was something else, I say to the big brown bro in his jersey with an Oak-to-Ocean Rest Home logo on it. Most German culture I knew before that was so Kyle. Am I right? Lame, Winnie, lame. You've forgotten how straightos talk. Big brown man doesn't wobble, doesn't move his body at all. He's half catatonic, with some wife out there in the audience waiting to mop the bubbles off his lips. Shelley's been hitting some decent notes too. He's the only bass. Respect to the man. Finally he responds, Sukaya was never German culture. Bass. Yeah, bass, I remember, it's all coming back. Chromatic scale, octave, arpeggio. I was massively musical when I was a kid. I could play the hell out of a recorder. So much culture that I almost lost forever. I want to wait for what I was. I'm 20. This Marty reminded me this morning when he was kneeling on my shoulders and yo-yoing his 26-year-old spit over me. You're 20, and if you start today, by the time you're 30, you could be anything on earth. Father, actor, singer, artist, role model, politician, explorer, athlete, singer, yeah, words and music. No imitating Violent J or MGK or Necro or Eminem. All original. Mumsy can't stop saying how proud she is of me as we drive home. Mumsy apologises for the Baroque music on Classical FM. I order her not to apologise. Because, Baroque is European culture. Part of. The nice side. The harmless side. A daughter around the world. If I'd known my culture, would never have got into the messes I got into. See, Mendelssohn's German lyrics run through my head. I'm still too bummed out to tell her that the Deutsche Sprache I heard today awakened something in me. So I need to learn Afrikaans, you know. I need to get some real pride in me. With die Bluven ontse hemel, with die dit divine ontse, or son evige gebek, tis wat die kranse aanverge. I get the sacred words out. My voice thinning. Almost dropping away before it comes back. Can't make eye contact as I speak. Sound the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. That's all I know, sorry, Mumsy. It's a start. A tear reaches down from Mumsy's eye. You going to learn the Xhosa part? 100%, Mama, for sure. The plant my friend Rosalie gave me. The plant it is a protea. We shall plant it today, yes, no? Totally, Mumsy. So Mumsy cruises down Lincoln, then Hoonhay Road. And I think I see her out the window. Walking past. That chick, Shayna Slattery. Dressed now, of course. Stupid to think that she'll always be raging naked. And she's pushing one baby in a pram while a toddler chases her. It's taken tons of effort, but I've almost convinced myself to stop worrying about the heads, Brockworth boots, the Slatteries. To think I'm going to stand against the river of crime in the city is a joke. It's never going to happen. I can't stop the epitaphs doing thug life, or the Skinners, or lone wolves, but I can get rid of one troublemaker. Me, bro. Me.